Hi, Firsties. Welcome back. Let's go learn a little bit with a nonfiction book. What I like about nonfiction book or expository text, as it's also called, is you can really learn a lot. So this one is going to teach us about Halloween. The title of it is It's Halloween. So let's go ahead and read it now. It's Halloween by Richard C. Brown. Trick or treat. Halloween is a fall holiday. People celebrate it on October 31st. So that means it is coming up in less than 2 weeks now. Let's go to the next page. Halloween began as a harvest festival. It marked the start of winter. What kinds of foods might be at a harvest festival? Well, looking at this food here, I can tell the harvest or the crops that the farmers got must have included a lot of squash, corn, and pumpkin. Maybe that's why there's a lot of pumpkins on Halloween. Let's go learn some more. Halloween started in Europe. Later, it came to the United States. Wow, look at this castle in Europe. People dress up in costumes. Some are scary, some dressed as ghosts and witches. What are some other costumes people might wear? Well, I've seen a lot of them that aren't scary. I don't know about you. Some of them are fun. What are some that you have seen? Kids like to trick or treat. They walk from house to house. People give them candy. Look at all the candy they got in their bucket. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Let me pause. Sorry, I don't know what I did there. Anyhow, look at all the candy they got in their bucket. I hope you're going to be able to come by Encinita next Friday on October 30th, because we are going to have a lot of candy to give to you trick-or-treaters. I hope we see you there. Now, some people put up decorations. They may have scarecrows. They may have spider webs. And do you see these spider webs up here? They're fake. And this is a scarecrow. People make those out of hay to scare off birds from eating the crops at harvest time. Let's go to the next page. Pumpkins grow in the fall. People cut faces into them. They put candles inside. The pumpkins glow. And here you can see all these carved pumpkins, the jack-o'-lanterns. How many pumpkins do you see? Let's count them together now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pumpkins in all. Now, there's 7 pumpkins. How many of them are jack-o'-lanterns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 are jack-o'-lanterns. How many of them are not then? 7 take away 5. Do you know that answer? Let's see. How many are not jack-o'-lanterns? 1, 2. Great job. Let's move to the next page. People scare each other on Halloween. They tell ghost stories. What are other kinds of scary stories? Do you know any other kinds of scary stories? Have you heard any on Halloween? Now, they're just supposed to be fun. Remember, they're not real. Let's move to the next page. It is fun to dress up. Halloween is a great time to be with friends. And that's true. I can't wait to be with you guys next Friday. That's going to be a lot of fun in our costumes dressed up. Let's go to the next page. Pumpkin carving. Pumpkin carvings can have many faces. They can be happy, silly, or mean. Do you remember yesterday we talked about the kind we liked? Mrs. Elkins said she likes the pretty ones. Here's a picture glossary. This is costumes, which are clothes you wear to pretend to be someone else. Here's another important word. This word, it says, sorry about that, decorations. Those are things you put around a house on a holiday. Another important word, glow. That's to shine or light up. And the last one, harvest. That is a time when food is taken from farms. You can usually find a glossary at the end of expository or nonfiction text. So here is a glossary. Now these words are important words that are sometimes new to people. That's why they put them there, to help us learn. They also have these text features. An index. An index tells important words where you would find them. If you wanted to learn about candy, for instance, you would reread this story and go to page 12. Costumes are on page 11. Decorations, page 15. Europe, page 8. Ghost stories, page 18. Harvest, page 7. Pumpkins, page 16. And scarecrows and spider webs are on page 15. Trick or treat on page 12 and United States on page 8. They also let you know where you could read some more. So this is a great book for learning. And when you look in here, you can find nonfiction books, and some of them even have a quiz to test what you know. So let's go ahead and go to the quiz now. It's Halloween by Richard Sebra. Start the quiz. It's Halloween by Richard Sebra. Halloween is a blank holiday on blank 31st. Well, is it a fall holiday or a spring holiday? Do you remember? Does it take place in October or September? You're right, it's October this month now. Awesome, we got that one correct. Halloween began as a harvest blank. Was it a harvest time or a harvest festival? I think I remembered this big word festival. Thumbs up if you remember that big word too. Let's see if we're right. Correct. Now remember, if you get them wrong, that's okay. It's all about thinking. That's what matters. It's Halloween. Halloween started in blank, then came to blank. Did it start in America and then come to Europe? Or did it start in Europe and then come to America? I think I remember it started in Europe, and now we do it too. Remember, Europe is another continent, far away. People blank in blank. Would it be people dress in costumes or people dress in masks? What would be the correct answers? Well, I know when I get dressed, I put on a shirt and pants or a dress or shorts. It's clothing. I usually don't put on a mask, so I think it's people dress in costumes. Let's see if I'm right. I got it. Kids walk from blank to get candy. Do they walk from town to town or house to house? Now it's your turn to answer. Get out your journal. Get it out now. Start copying this sentence. So I'm going to get to my next open page. Pause the video if you need to. Go get out your journal. I'll pause it while you get it. Now I have my last page. I like jack-o'-lanterns that are pretty. Good thing I put a sticky note. I move to the next page. I'm going to copy this sentence frame right here. Kids walk from blank to get candy. I'm either going to put kids walk from town to get candy, or kids walk from house to house to get candy. Let's start writing now. Kids, capital K, K-I-D-S, kids, walk from, I ran out of space. Go to the next line. Blank. Now it's your turn. Either write town to town or house to house. Write it now on the line. I'll wait for you. Now, if you're writing town to town, it sounds like this. Town. To town. It's right here, the first circle. If you're writing house to house, it sounds like this. House. To house. House to house. And it's the second circle there. Then you'll finish your sentence. To get candy. To is spelled T-O. Then leave your space. Get. Let's sound it out together. G-E-E-T. Get. That's right. G-E-T. G-E-T. And then a space. Candy. Candy. Remember, spelling doesn't count. Just do your best. But the sentence frame is there. Make sure you draw your picture. And you're either drawing a picture of kids going from town to town trick-or-treating, maybe in cars, or house to house, and then maybe walking. How do kids go trick-or-treating? And draw and color your picture. When you're done, we'll be sharing it tomorrow, so make sure you do your best. I can't wait to see what your picture says and your answer to see if you got it right. Remember, if you don't remember the answer, you can go reread the book on Epic or rewatch the tape to find out. Can't wait to see your answers in the morning. Do your best. Bye, first grade leaders.